Everybody, episode 6, Garage Talk. Oh man, that feels good today. I don't know why, just feels good.
It
I hope
does.
y'all feel good. What's today, Wednesday? I'm back. I'm joking with everybody.
Mike, what day is it?
Right, exactly. No, you know what it is, son. Pops, Garage Talk,
Yes, sir.
and off-season fun, man. Just a lot of fun. Sports never die. The conversation goes on. And I tell you what, this Garage Talk conversation never stops.
It
All
should be
sports.
fun today. I
Yeah.
hope it's fun today. So
Yeah.
everybody sit back and enjoy.
Yeah. Enjoy. Go grab your beverage
Yep.
or go do whatever you like to
Get
do
some Kool-Aid.
and get ready to hang out with us. And let's just chillax and have a good show, man. So let's jump straight into it. Oh, man. All right, we'll start with the NBA or just kind of just talk in general. But let's go straight into it. So, guys, what we have for you today, first topic, first segue, first little, goal for it is the LeBron era over? And if so, who's got next? Okay, so we're looking at LeBron. We saw how they go down to Phoenix. He has probably more injuries than we're used to seeing LeBron have. And I'm not here to bash anyone. It's a question. Is the LeBron era over? And if so, who do you have? So I present the question. Pops, you know what? Let's have a good time. Take it away.
There's no one next. I don't know who's out there that's at that level. You had, LeBron and Jordan, from this era, if you will, and then you have the rest of the guys. They're darn good players. Don't get me wrong. I don't see anybody who's out there that's like LeBron-esque or Jordan-esque. LeBron was the next Jordan that came in, So I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, I don't see anybody on the East Coast who's coming out. KD is a darn good basketball player. Harden, I mean, I don't know.
So
I don't know.
So let me
That's
just,
a hard one.
we're just sitting here chatting. All right. So when you say you don't know, what type of preference are you putting on it? When you're saying LeBron, Jordan, those are like game changers.
That's what I'm
There's only
saying.
like
It's
one
game
or two,
changers. There's
maybe
nobody out
three
here-
ever. But I'm just saying era where LeBron has been pulling
All
out
right.
the rings. Let me put it this way: if you were on the East a while back, you had to go through LeBron. Now it's kind of been like on the West. You had to, but that seems to be changing on the horizon. So all I'm asking is this: it doesn't have to be like some alpha dominant, the next.
Yes,
prime
it does
time
because that's who LeBron is. LeBron is the alpha. To use your word, dominant. So was
and this
Jordan.
has been his era. So
You
who's
know?
next era? So who's
He hasn't come out of college yet. Or he hasn't come out of high school yet.
so
There
Pops
are a lot
gives
of kids that are Dwayne Wade's son. I mean,
LeBron's son.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Who knows?
These kids they haven't even got here yet. I don't know. And like I don't know who says that. Most Def says that. Until he get here, I'm sitting in his seats. LeBron can sit in his seat.
All right, so Dad says the king is still the king
He's still
until
the
the
king.
next king comes.
Still the king.
All right, okay. Before I even give my spiel,
Only because Jordan's
Garage
retired.
Talk. Let me give my spiel. It's Garage Talk, so we'll stay on your note. So does the king get to stay in the chair even if he retires and there's no other quote unquote
Absolutely.
guy? Wow.
Absolutely. I think so, absolutely. Because Michael sat there until LeBron
Okay.
said, I'm going to dethrone you. And it was like
give
Aretha
that.
and Mary J. Blige. I hand this over to you. You the next whatever it is.
I don't think he handed it to LeBron. I think he handed that to Kobe. And then LeBron said, let me into the picture.
Ooh.
And that's why the relationship with Jordan and LeBron isn't the relationship it is with Jordan and Kobe.
Can I buy that?
Jordan blessed Kobe.
Can I buy that?
Jordan didn't bless LeBron. I'm just going to keep it real. He didn't bless LeBron. He blessed Kobe and crowned Kobe little bro. He didn't crown LeBron little bro. But what were you going to say?
All right. That's good.
He did.
I don't want to argue that point because it's our beloved Kobe.
Okay.
Kobe. And yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. I'm at a loss for words. That's a huge statement. I can see where you're going with how he passed the mantle on to Kobe.
Yes.
But I love you, Kobe, but I can't get there as terms of
Wow.
He is the king. You know,
Okay,
we only,
I think
I've
that's a
only
different
seen
conversation.
two.
So
Yeah,
let me
in
kind of
this
just
era,
reel it
but,
in because
wow,
we just love the good garage talk.
That's
But,
really good. Boy, that was
just so let me just kind of recap what you gave. You're saying the next guy is not up. So
I don't
answer
think he's
to the
here.
question is no. The LeBron era for Pops is not
not
over
over.
because he says the next man up is not here.
Let me
Now,
let
you
me
know what? I
let me
like-
be
I'll take
clear.
that.
Let me
Yeah,
be
go ahead.
clear.
Go ahead.
All of the things that LeBron has done since he came out of high school, that piece is not over. The memory, the moments, the
Okay.
games, the shots.
Okay.
You know, I watched him play in that first series with the Suns. I'm like, LeBron, he got some mileage on those legs. But
Yeah.
so I get that they age. Every player ages, but just what he brought to the game was, and that's why they couldn't do the Jordan LeBron thing. They tried that he's king, but that's still Jordan. I mean, just the elevation of the game. Yep, I know Wilt Chamberlain and Dr. J's and Akeem, all those people were there, but that's what I'm saying. That's where it gets hard. So I'm gonna stick to the topic: is his reign, his era over, and who's next? There is no next.
Okay.
There's those two on that tier, and there are a lot of amazing players on the very next level. That next LeBron, Michael Jordan, they haven't come out of high school or college yet, in my
And I'll
opinion.
take that. So I'm gonna go with somebody.
Give me a name.
I gotta take.
Give me a
somebody.
name.
Oh
I'm gonna probably
man.
fall out of my seat.
No, you're not.
Don't
You better-
say like
You better stand up. You better
Peter
stand up.
Cottontail,
Let's stand
Santa
up.
Claus.
No.
Give me a good one.
I'm gonna look. You mentioned his name. The first guy. I'm gonna give you two because these are the guys who need to do it. It's KD and it's Kawhi. Look, I love that sound right there. He loved it, dude.
He's tripping.
Kawhi's he's still in the playoffs. Yeah,
He's not even close to that level.
Let me first hold on.
Pinnacle
Let me first get in mine to let you have yours with a nobody. I'm gonna take somebody. I'm taking KD first. If I had to put him 1 and 2,
I gave you an example
KD,
of there is nobody.
KD is coming in strong at number
Look,
1.
bro.
Why? Let me get mine in. Dude already has 2 championships. We already know the story of how those came about. I don't care if you like the Golden
I see
State
what you're
trial or
saying.
not. It is what it is. But let me put it this way. If KD is healthy, he is a player who I see in the league right now who is LeBron-ish, who you can build around. And as long as you have even a few pieces, if that guy is healthy, the assassin's going to put you to sleep. KD is a cold assassin. And I know that Pops calls these guys amazing, but they're not next level tier. I'm not quite ready to say that KD's a better or as good as LeBron yet either. But the question is who is the next era up? So pause. So who's the next era up?
It's not KD.
Brooklyn better
Bro,
figure this out.
I'm not taking
Because they
anything away
got
from KD.
and they got the players. And it's KD's time. We saw this run in Golden State with Steph and Clay. And we saw what KD was able to do. It was basically his era then. You could have asked this question then. So then he goes to Brooklyn, and yes, dude is hurt. So scratch that. And if you ask this question, I like this question. KD's next man up. Pause. Kawhi's number 2. Why? Because dude has a talent. He's in a shell. If he just breaks out of that shell and finds this vigorous, he definitely has the potential to do that. Hold on now. If this guy has the numbers behind it, he's not even that guy on TV or maybe on the court. He does outstanding numbers, and he does it with a straight face. You don't even realize what he did.
I don't think you understand your own question or what it takes to be at that Jordan, LeBron level.
It's an era.
Okay, so you're changing the question on me.
No, the question remains the same. Is the LeBron era over?
Okay.
If not, who's
So
next?
we're gonna kind of do it. I thought you were asking a different question. Those people who have changed the game. in
No,
a sense.
is the
You're
LeBron?
talking about a
I'm
good player.
going to ask the same
KD's a
question.
damn good player.
I'm
not
going
saying that.
to ask the same question. Is the LeBron era over? Who has controlled the NBA since entering the game? And if so, who's next? I am
Okay.
making it simple as this.
I'll-
He has lost his grip. He has lost his control on the NBA. Next man up is KD. Your statement is that there's no guy capable of taking control of it.
I've listened to you. I'm now on the same wavelength. I get what you're asking.
So then pick a player with that being said. Thank you.
Let me think. Go on, because I want to think about.
Come back to that. You drop in with me.
Because you
let
said
me know at any point in time.
championship.
Hey,
you started to
if
qualify
you want to
it.
agree with me,
I'm
go
going
right on
off
ahead and agree
of
with
fan
me.
favorite, points, acumen for the game. And so just roll, and
We'll
I'll
go
think
with
of
it.
my player.
All
I'll
right,
think of my
so
player.
your player might
Who's up
come
next?
Your player might come up on this next question. All right, I love this one, guys. I love this one. I'm not playing. So if I'm gonna keep inviting you guys until you guys start dropping some info in this. When we get big enough, maybe you guys will start responding. Get in here. Give me yours. This question is for everybody, but I'll let Pops go first. There's 4 people. Okay, just looked it up, Googled it, whatever. Give me your Mount Rushmore of sports of all time, any sport, I don't care from what era or what sport. Shoot away.
That's virtually impossible. You know the hundreds of people I'd have to sort through to say they belong on Mount Rushmore. You gotta qualify. Like, I mean, okay. Let me just throw out some kind of analogies of
I'm gonna
how
hide my
I would
school
have to
notes
think
from
about
him.
that. Breaking barriers, most points scored, most money made, most attraction.
I don't think you understand.
Most.
Give me your 4 GOATs of all time on a Mount Rushmore. Can you do that? It's not hard. If you want to,
Era doesn't. Dead or alive?
Of all time, and quantify it how you want to quantify it. All those things you just said, throw them in there, and then figure out who you got as your top 4.
I'm not old enough. I didn't get to watch Sam sneeze. So let
How
me
you gonna say that?
let me try. Yeah, because I watch a lot of stuff, but that's hard for me. First, I have to put Tiger on there because Tiger elevated the game.
One.
Tiger's probably the largest purse winner. Everybody says I became a millionaire because of Tiger.
I like that.
I didn't watch him play, of course. I'm a young man. Babe Ruth.
There we go. See? There's answers for this. Let's go.
Serena. I'm gonna put Serena up there. Yeah,
How y'all
there
like
are
that?
others that I could have put there. Federer, Chris Everett. I mean, they're just. But I'm thinking, I don't know how to qualify it. Is it major icon? Serena, Jackie Robinson, Carl Lewis.
Hold on. Slow down. So you got 2 people. You got Tiger.
I got 3.
You got Serena and
Babe
and Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
So you only need one more. And I like what you got so far. So give me
Then
one
one more.
more.
Just arbitrarily Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Arbitrarily Jordan.
All right. So, and that,
I want a
thank
white
you.
guy. Let's do NASCAR. I like. Hey, I'm a big NASCAR guy. I thought Dell would be one of my choices. Jeff Gordon would be one of my choices.
Choose one remaining more all sports for your Mount
Serena,
Rushmore.
Jordan.
You have them. You have
Jordan.
Serena,
Okay,
Jordan,
can I put
Tiger.
Gretzky or hockey? I
Do you
mean,
have one remaining
It's
player?
impossible to
You have
do
one-
this.
I'm gonna sound like Dwayne Wade on that new show, The Cube. Bro, you got one more shot. You got one more shot.
All
at
right. Darn. And this is no disrespect to anybody. If I leave them off, he's put me on a spot where I don't even have a matrix or a pick chart to determine who I would put on. That's it's never changing.
Your last player, sir.
It's never changing. The Bambino, Babe Ruth. I got to go with Tiger. And I'm trying to get people to jump in my head that
You got
that change.
Babe, Tiger, Jordan, Serena. So that's your 4.
Serena,
Babe, Tiger, Jordan, Serena. That's 4. That's 4. So you're going Babe, Tiger, Jordan, Serena. That's your Mount Rushmore. Are you sticking with it? Final answer, sir.
I don't want to.
That's
but
his
I'm on the
final
spot.
4. Got him.
Bum,
So,
bum, bum,
right, yeah. Tell him.
bum.
So, Garage Talk All Sports viewers, subscribers,
Please
tell
give
Pops.
us yours. Give us
Give us
yours.
yours and tell us what you think about
Yeah.
Pops. So I'm going next.
Who
Pops
you
is-
got? Yeah.
So I told Pops like what we're doing today. Like here's what we're going for. This
You can't
dude's
do
mind
this.
just about exploded when I told him this. I thought about it, Don't get me wrong. So he said he's not watching enough sports. I'll respect that. Maybe I haven't watched enough either. But when I thought about this, I'm thinking like, okay, let's just go for this. Let's just go. Number one on the list. Bro, you can't win as many Super Bowls as this man is winning.
Oh,
Not
no.
get on this list.
Don't
Brady
say-
is on this
Yo,
list.
I'm out. I'm done.
Go get your
He
coffee.
does not deserve
Go get
to
his
be
coffee.
on Mount Rushmore.
That's crazy. All right, so let me just make this sweet for y'all. I think in America, God bless the world, they love some soccer. And God bless them. In America, football is king. And in this game, Brady is the GOAT of football, and I'm a Bronco fan, but I got to admit that. That's number one. Number two, you didn't even see this coming, Ali.
Okay, I had him on.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
So Ali's on the list, and I don't really have to question why. I shouldn't have to explain to you guys why. If you know sports, you know why Ali's on this list. Not only is he a great sports player, but all the things you wanted to add on, what makes them on the Mount Rushmore, he was all of that. He was a socialist. He was a great sports player. He was the best at the boxing when boxing was at its best. Oh yeah, he's on my Mount Rushmore. He's number two. Number three. I went with yours, and we honestly, that's why I want those. I'm glad I had those two first because the last two were on par. Babe Ruth. You cannot say in a game of sports, I don't care what sport it is, that you don't, for one, know this man. If you should, you better. You watching the show, you know Babe Ruth.
Yeah.
But besides that, respect to this man.
Yeah.
They're calling the new cat on the block the Japanese Babe Ruth. So what am I saying? That a gentleman from so far ago is still just to your point.
Yeah.
No one came from the Jordan era. He's held on to baseball. I mean, maybe there's been a few
He's
Jeters
gonna
close
always
to
be
him.
in some
but
conversation
Babe Ruth,
about
he
the
is on the
greatest,
Mount
yeah.
Rushmore, so I agree with you, and I like your pick on that, and
yeah.
thank you for. I had to pull it out of you, but I love that you were able to get that. Yeah. And then number 4, Jordan. I mean, that's to me, it's a no-brainer.
Give me your list again.
So my list. Here's my list, y'all.
I don't like the Brady one, but
Brady, Ali, Babe Ruth, and Jordan. He has Tiger, Serena, Jordan, and
Babe Ruth.
And Babe Ruth, yeah, and Babe Ruth. So
I would take
guys.
Tom off of yours. I don't know that he's ready to be there iconically.
What is he missing? He has.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
I'll give it
Please.
to you. Listen to me. I think this is true, profound, accurate statement. Fan appreciation, love. There are a number of people who could equally say, I don't like Tom Brady.
I knew you were gonna say that, but to your
Tom
point,
Brady didn't transcend everybody in this nation. Not transcend.
What
but
did you tell me about
captivate
Jordan
the heart.
in his prime? Jordan ripped your heart out, and he
No, I
ticked
said
you
I
off.
did. I know.
And so it's
Out
easy
of
to love
ignorance, I
Jordan
said-
now, but if you were a Detroit or if you were one of those cats,
Jordan was good. I'm
hated
shouting
Jordan.
now. Jordan was good, and that's why I did not like Jordan. Like I didn't like Kevin Garnett.
and Brady
he never
is
missed.
good.
I'm just not a Brady
shows up.
fan. It just okay. I'm making it personal. It is not personal. I think that there are others that I would put before Tom Brady. Tom Brady is a good football player. He's probably one of the best.
Pops on coffee.
But yeah, I'm thinking about I'm gonna walk off the saying, "Go get me some coffee."
Continue.
This is kind of complicated. You got to put them in like criteria for why you would, give them that mantra of being on
This
Mount
is what makes it
Rushmore
fun.
for sport.
This is what makes it fun.
I can go through.
How did they
hockey,
hold on?
tennis.
They didn't look at the presidents and say
we haven't talked about
who makes the most money or who did the most. They said, "Here's Mount Rushmore, and these 4 will
Tom
be on there."
Brady
And so
does
that's
not
how that
have
came
the
about.
heart
Let's
of
go.
America. He doesn't. He is a darn good.
I love me some Broncos. I don't really like the Patriots.
Excuse me.
I do like the Tampa Bay. That goes back to childhood. But I love me the Broncos. But the thing about it is this. It's just like LeBron at this point. If you love sports, please enjoy them. Because when Brady's gone,
You know what?
You'll
I
be
can go back to,
talking
like,
about
Gail
this
Sayers.
guy.
Okay,
When LeBron's
how about
gone,
this?
you'll be talking about this guy. When these people go, I'll be losing a piece of my childhood.
Look. Okay, I want to do a parallel line of this Brady thing. I want to put 1 or 2 names out there. Listen to me, please. You got to go back to when there were magnificent men and women of sports, but because of the era of this country, they weren't given the credit that they needed. I'm
Where
going
you-
to talk about the Negro League.
We understand. So I'm saying, like, where are you going with
alright.
this? Like, no. Where are you going? Like, but
But there are people out there who didn't get their just due. You know, Page, greatest pitcher ever, but he played in the Negro League, and he was probably, had he played in the NBL, Major League Baseball,
yeah.
he would go down in Hall of Fame as the greatest
So you
player
think that-
ever. So I'm just saying that Brady, yep, because you got to watch him. But when you go and do our history, like Jackie Robinson,
Point made.
Carl Lewis,
Understood.
what was the soccer guy, Pele? You can't do that. You got to I think we talked about this one time about quarterback greatest or running back. I think so you talk about a team. That team is good because they had a great quarterback, or that team is great because they had a good running back. It depends on the era. Is this a throwing? Like right now, it's about throwing.
Mm-hmm.
The running back is starting to die off. They make what, $6 million? That's a great
Not
contract for a
enough.
running back.
Those guys' whole scheme is messed up. That's another
Walter
day.
Payton, he's got to be on that Mount Rushmore. Neither one of us said Walter Payton. He did more for the game. Go back to the 70s
That's what
Rams.
makes
and
this one such a hard, lovely one.
That's what I'm saying.
You only get 4. This is like you go to the gas station and you can't even just say let me get a play. They say no, sir. You got to pick your numbers today. What? I just want to know, sir. You got to pick your numbers today.
That's hard, bro.
It's hard to do.
All
but
right,
you know what? We did it.
So go ahead.
Go no. Shoot
I was gonna say,
we're kind of wrapping
we
it
got
up. But if you have
ours,
some,
and those are mine. I said Tiger, Babe. I mean, there are so many more that just didn't jump into my head because you caught me off guard. That if I really
love it. Good.
sat
Yes.
down and looked at like goalies, for example, or I mean, just
Okay, so how about this, guys? How about this? And I like that. We'll quantify this. We'll put this in perspectives. And so
Can we just come back? Can we
to
think about it like in episode 29?
We can do that.
3,000.
Well, no, I like what you said as well. Let's put this in perspective. So I'll come up with some different categories in different terms. So we'll say Mount Rushmore, most scoring points. Just examples,
Yeah.
guys. So if Pops wants to go ahead and put this in a
But
more
I still want to keep
deeper
it to
perspective.
4.
Yeah, no, it's a Rushmore. It's
Right.
4. It's a Rushmore.
Okay,
It's
so
4.
You can pick any sport like
and
tennis,
viewers,
hockey, basketball,
please
cricket.
go ahead and shoot off your 4 because
Curling.
I'm sure you guys probably got some different ones that we didn't even think of to put on there.
I know.
That's what makes sports so great.
I know.
We're gonna wrap up episode 6. This was
Yeah,
fun.
that was-
Oh man, this is fun.
Yeah, that threw me.
This is fun, right?
I'm gonna chew on this for months because I do want to come up with my depiction of who should be on a Mount Rushmore. Because when I think about Lincoln, Roosevelt, Jefferson, Washington, those guys who are currently on
Right.
a Mount Rushmore, what was the contribution to the country, the nation,
I
the
like that.
world?
So what you
that
contribute
deserves
to the
their-
games and to your
Yes.
So then
that's why I
Tigers
said
are Tiger. Okay,
Tiger's got to
Got
be
it.
there.
Got
Tiger's.
it.
I know he's had some scenarios in his latter years, but
We don't
coming
have to bring
from
those up.
96
What you
to-
just said makes sense to have Tiger on there. Man, it's gonna keep coming, guys. So we have plenty more topics like this in the pipeline, and I think this is a good one to continue on. So guys, keep coming in. We're not
what
up
else you got on there?
too late
What
tonight.
else?
Tonight we're wrapped up.
We just started, bro.
Show's over, baby. Episode 6.
Come on, you keep
Here's a
doing
snippet.
that.
Yeah,
You
because
keep
we gotta
doing
break it
that.
up. And we gotta give these
Give me
people
one more topic. One more topic. Look at your notes. Give me one more topic.
there's-
We'll go quickly. We'll do a speed round.
Scratch the notes. Don't make me hit you with something that you don't want to do.
All right, let's do this.
I'll keep it light. Let's just do something real light. It's kind of personal. Since we're getting into Bronco talk, I miss my dude Phillip. I wish Phillip the best of luck. Phillip Lindsay. I think that he was a great running back for the Broncos. This goes back to episode 5 when I said the Broncos could
No,
do
not
better.
5. This is 5. No, that's
5. Yep. No,
okay.
5. No. Yeah. This would be 6. 5 hasn't even dropped yet. He doesn't even know that. But 5, I had mentioned basically that we're just talking and I love Phillip Lindsay and I hope the best for him. I miss him in Denver. If you guys don't know, if you're not from Denver, you may not know. He's homegrown. He's home raised. So having him around was great. My question is this, and my topic is this: With him being gone and him being, in my opinion, shorted an opportunity in Denver, he goes to Houston, which I don't really know what sale they're on. Do you think he makes a bounce back, either it be in Houston or another team, or unfortunately does he end up one of those players with a great talent, doesn't get the opportunity, or for whatever reason fades away? I'm hoping that he makes a great recovery and can get back to doing great things, making those 50-yard busts for someone who can appreciate that regardless of height. That dude has heart. What's your answer to that before as we close out for the people?
Okay. I can kind of get with you on a lot of the sentiments there. I'm a huge Philip Lindsay, my alma mater, and I'm a huge Buffs fan.
Right. Buffs. He came from the Buffs. Go Buffs.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think that, like we said a few minutes ago, this is not a run league anymore. You got Henry.
Underappreciated.
You got
Underappreciated.
And that player's position on the field is kind of dying out. So I don't know what's going to happen with him. I do wish him all the best, and secretly I'm rooting for him to do well because he's homegrown.
Yes.
Who wouldn't? It's like Chauncey Billup.
Yes.
And I want him to get a GM job, or a head coaching job.
Yeah, Chauncey's ready. He's ready.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of biased about it, but for the nation who may not know him, they saw him year one because he had a Pro Bowl, mess up his wrist, and he was kind of done. So I do wish him well. I'm gonna just leave it there. I would like to see him.
1,000-yard seasons with us, guys.
Yeah.
You know what?
Why would you cut him?
Let's just throw him some love, and I don't care. We're not ESPN, Fox. We're not a big network. We're just Garage Talk All Sports. We're here in the garage chatting it. But I don't care. For whoever sees this, show that man some love. Show that man some respect. Philip Lindsay, my apologies, does his job. He does it well. He shows up, and he plays to the best of his capability, which is what got him on the NFL field, period. So
he always plays pissed off.
You want to do one more? I finish off with one more. Guys, I appreciate every episode. Of course, yes. And I appreciate every episode. It's so much fun having this episodes and Garage Talk and all sports with my pops. We got another the subscribers keep coming in. We appreciate it, guys. The views keep coming in. We appreciate that, guys. We are here for you guys to enjoy this. All of this is for you guys to enjoy. Pops, before we wrap up,
we'll put that Twitter
6.
handle out there so they can hit us up. Send us some questions, comments. Tell us how much we suck, how much you love us. We're getting the views, and we appreciate you. So
yes, thank you.
With that, bro, take us out.
Garage Talk, all sports, baby. Like I say, you know what it is. And we out. Sending Pops. Let's go.